So I know Jay is like, can you hurry the fuck up? So another thing I wanted to talk about is Donald Trump. Donald Trump says that he had to do what he had to do. Now I wanted to go get this clip. I don't have the fucking clip right now. But he was like, I had to do what I had to do. In regards to becoming the president. And he really, if you watch what he say, he really trying to be strategic with his words. I think he tell on himself and don't give a fuck. I think he say whatever the fuck he want to say and don't give a damn what nobody think and what nobody gonna say, because at this point I'm the goddamn president and who gonna pull me out of this spot? And it was like, he was just like, I had to do what I had to do, because if I didn't, I would be in a very bad position right now. The government would really do me wrong. It's just like,
Trump has been in power for just a month, and he already gave himself a promotion. Doesn't it feel like 10 years?
Yes.
He posted "Long Live the King" on social media, and the White House mocked up a Face magazine cover with him wearing a crown. See that? Yeah, he's the Lion King.
Oh, like Lion Ted.
Please, if he's king, I'm Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands, okay? He also admitted what life would have been like if he hadn't run for president again. It would have been so sad for him. Watch.
I had to make a big decision, and it was a very risky decision, because if I would have lost, my life would have been a much different life. It would have been a very nasty life. They were going after me at levels that nobody's ever seen before. I had to make a decision. Do I do this? Because if I lost, it would have been very, very bad. It was dangerous, actually, very dangerous in so many different ways.
So he said he says he would have had a hard life if he wasn't elected, and now we all have a hard life because he was.
Yeah.
Bro, so you saying basically when you said Elon know those machines really well, or whoever you said know those machines really well, and you remember he was like, I won already. I don't need to go out and campaign. I won already. Like, maybe he was just telling us straight up, flat out, look, boom, I'm gonna win. I cheated. I'm fucking doing the fucking thing with the machines. And then Elon, was like, if a Democrat win or if Kamala wins, then Twitter is done. And he didn't want that. He was like, look, I invested this money in Twitter. We're gonna make Twitter work.
And his ass was probably gonna be in jail too.
And he probably would have been in jail as well. So think about it. They're probably like, we're gonna go to jail if she wins. Why not go ahead and try this scam? And if we get caught up, hell, we were gonna go anyway. We're gonna be fucked anyway. So why not try our luck? And I think that's what they did. But I want people to stop saying, y'all voted for him. No. At this point, please, everybody just please grasp in your head.
If they say they voted for him, it's your fault.
The people that did vote for him, right. But I don't think enough people voted for this man to win. I think Elon Musk and Donald Trump and whoever else had a hand in getting this done. I think the government couldn't see another black person be in office and couldn't see the awakening of black people continue. The awakening of black people continuing means that little white kids feel like, I want to be black. They're the popular ones. And white people can't have that.
And white people are evil because they enslaved them. And I don't want to be white. So I'd rather be with the black peoples over here.
Yeah. And that's what these black kids are feeling like. And these white old people, these grandparents are like, Donald Trump like, Barron talking about, yo, yeah, my nigga. Hold up now, son. Like, he had to put a stop to this shit. The awakening of black people is a little bit too much for these white folks.
Yeah, that was part of
they
his
gotta
campaign.
stop
In wokeness.
In wokeness. It's becoming too out of hand that these white kids and white people have gone from slaving us and oppressing us and putting us down to now black people are coming up. You got these DEI programs that are putting black people in high positions. I mean, hell, we just watched the Abercrombie and Fitch documentary on Netflix about how racist and misogynist this owner and creator of Abercrombie and Fitch was. And he eventually had to go with the DEI program and hired a DEI chairman. No, the guy wasn't a coon. He ended up dropping out. He ended up leaving after he helped.
The black
man.
The
black man. And he ended up putting his statistics up there and what he had done compared to before he came and what DEI had done for his company. And it was in that Netflix documentary. And I just wonder, how he feels about this and what is Abercrombie and Fitch feeling now that Donald Trump has done this? Does Abercrombie and Fitch roll back their DEI plan? They did
'cause they
get
never wanted
sued.
to
They got, but this
roll it out in
happened.
the first place.
They rolled it out years ago. They did it before DEI was popular because he was in trouble for not putting black people in certain positions and having whites, even putting out memos that they should look like the all-American, you know. So I wonder what he's doing now. But anyway, yeah. The motherfucker didn't win, okay? Legitimately. Please, people, grasp that. Also, Kamala Harris was at the NAACP Awards tonight, and I think she gave a great speech. It sounded like she was still pissed off because she knows that she didn't win. I also feel like
He didn't win?
yeah, she knows that he didn't win. And I also feel like the Trumpers would love to take that, right? And I also feel like there's some secrets that she has about Biden that she would hate to tell the people and tarnish. But I think that there were talks about not allowing Donald Trump to become the president. And I think I feel like Kamala might have stood strong in that. And Biden was bitter and upset and might have said, no, let this thing play out smoothly. And I think that Kamala is upset about that. I think that there's something between those two, Kamala and Biden, that just didn't end well. Even though they portray it did, I think that it didn't. I don't know why I feel that way, but I think it's probably based off of interactions, body language, and just looking at them. I just feel like it didn't end well for some reason. And I feel like Biden got bitter at the end. I feel like he knew what Trump was up to and had all the power at that moment to stop Trump from entering into the White House, and he didn't. And I think that Kamala was all on board for doing that. And it sounded like tonight she was pissed, and it sounded like tonight she really had a cry in her that she really was trying to hold back because she wanted to get this point across to the people. But it's very unfortunate. Tashina Arnold definitely gave a face like she was not feeling her, like maybe, I voted for you, bitch, but really I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. Kamala does have some ties around LA. She knows some people. I feel like Tashina Arnold is one of those ones that, based off the face that she was giving when she was speaking, it gave that, I don't know if I really feeling you, or maybe you should have done more. There was just this face that Tashina had, and I see that she's trending on Twitter tonight because of the face that she made at Kamala Harris tonight. But anyway, yeah, I just scrolled past it. See, now you got me scrolling up. Anyway, let's move on. All the planes falling out of the sky. Okay. Ooh. Amtrak and Greyhound, I feel like, are going to be flooded with people coming over in droves. I think that the people are really going to start going over there. But I think that this is a scare tactic. And if I'm not mistaken, to scare somebody is to control somebody, right?
And terrorism.
That's number one. If you can scare somebody, then you can control them. And that leads back to the slaves in the Bible, right? What they say now is that the Bible was used to terrify the slaves, and hell was created to terrify them and stuff like that. And I think that maybe this administration, this government that we have, maybe they have something to do with the FAA not caring right now, being so careless. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's very scary. Although Jay did tell me that, flights, these, I know I need to get my hair redone. Okay. These flights falling out of the sky or crashing or whatever the fuck, flight incidents happen all the time, and they're just being reported more so now. And that was something to think about. Now, maybe more are happening now. I don't know. Maybe you know more than we do. You comment down below and you let us know. But I think that it's just to scare people, just like they did with the Bible and the slaves. You just gotta be safe and think, do you want to get on Amtrak, Greyhound, or do you want to get on the flight? Okay. So Amtrak also can derail. But, how often does an Amtrak train derail?